What it do, wrestling fans? Welcome to another exciting edition of AEW Dynamite. Off the heels of one of our most epic episodes ever, we've got a new world champion, and we're kicking things off with none other than the cleaner, Kenny Omega. You can't help but wonder what he thinks about the whole championship scenario, considering that he's had beef with both guys. It's Scott Steiner and Y2J, the former champion Chris Jericho. It'll be interesting to see where things go with the Elite versus the Circle Jerk. Is that feud over? So many implications moving forward here at AEW, and we've got another super stacked card here tonight.
Now it's time to show you we're wrong. In the ring, this is war. All you sucks not strong. Day in, day out, the wolf pack for life, for life. Tell me who has the guts to come in the ring tonight. Who care about the
Here comes this opponent, the eccentric Darby Allin. This guy never fails to impress. Whenever you see him in the ring, I don't think he's won a goddamn match since he's been here. But more often than not, more often than not, this guy turns in the match of the night. Seeing who his opponent is, he definitely has the potential to follow that up and continue that tradition here tonight against the cleaner Kenny Omega.
Police find another body from a homicide. Bunch of fucking crazies, they'll kill your babies. Running around like mad dogs with the rabies. Hard than the motherfucker, life so hard. Niggas gotta rob cause it ain't no job. The motherfucker life so hard. Make a saint and a sinner pray to God.
Kenny Omega, Darby Allin, let's go. Omega forearm to the face, misses with that spin wheel kick. He looked like he might have hurt himself. He put a little too much mustard in that shit. No, he might have baited him in. Omega misses that drop kick. Omega's a little bit off here in the early goings. Darby Allin DDT into a pinfall. Only gets a 1 count. Both of these guys lightning quick. Look at that drop kick. Lightning quick, super athletic. Another DDT sit down variety by Darby Allin. Kenny Omega in a lot of trouble. Doesn't stop him from hitting the Frankensteiner. Boot to the midsection. Misses with that forearm. Darby Allin mid-kick. Looks like a running flatliner. Darby Allin, like I said, this guy never fails to impress. He has put on some insane instant classics here in AEW. Could this be his first victory? And this would no doubt be the most impressive against the cleaner, but Omega catches him with a drop kick. Boot right to the pectoral, going to work on that arm. When you talk about Arsenal's feud may be as deep, that's what Kenny Omega brings to the table. This guy has moves for days, and right now he's trying to rip that arm out of the socket. Obligatory snap suplex. Kenny Omega has got a game plan here, and it looks like taking that arm apart as part of it. Another Frankensteiner. Omega takes a little bit of time to stunt. The fans shouting with cheers. They love this guy. He may be a bit of a fuck nugget, but you can't deny what he brings to the ring in terms of ability and charisma. Oh my God, sunset bomb out onto the floor. Darby Allin might be done for, but now he's right back on his feet. And that's the type of shit I'm talking about. This guy eats some fucking devastating moves and pops up like Jason Voorhees on crack. It's hella impressive. Darby Allin in control outside. Throws Omega back into the ring. Darby Allin, what's he going for? European uppercut. Now he takes a minute to stunt. And the fans love this guy too. We've got two fan favorites here. Going at it, Darby Allin, another drop kick and another one. This one even higher up. Oh, high cross body. He nailed that shit. Going for the pin. Little late with that shit. That may cost him. Omega kicks out, and guess Darby Allin probably should have followed up a little bit quicker. Could be the inexperience coming into play. Allin, another drop kick right to the chest. Hit that bitch on the button. Could this be it? No, Omega barely kicks out. Man, Kenny Omega needs to get his shit together. We've seen this guy lose some matches you would have never thought he was capable of losing, but that just goes to show that anything can happen here at AEW. Is he going for the one-wing angel? Yes! Omega, one-wing angel for the pin! No, Darby Allin kicks out! Holy shit! I don't know if anyone has kicked out of that move, but Darby Allin has just done it. Adding to his legend. Omega pissed the fuck off, but he goes back to stunting. I don't think Darby Allin is the kind of opponent you want to stunt with. Omega feet on the ropes for leverage. That just goes to show Kenny Omega reaching deep into his bag. He know he's got a fucking challenge on his hand. Darby Allin, German suplex, Omega out to the floor. Back in another Frankensteiner. Scott Steiner might be lawyer enough for move infringement. Darby Allin tried to catch a scoop, goddammit, a scoop slam, but Omega fights out of it, slips out of it into another Hurricanrana. Back and forth, pretty much what you expected from these two dynamic performers. Kenny Omega thought he was going for another one-wing angel, but no, Darby Allin slips out into the ring, runs into another drop kick by Omega. Kenny Omega, what's he going for here? V-trigger! He hit that shit right on the button. Darby Allin might be knocked the fuck out. Yes! What a match. Kenny Omega just put down Darby Allin, but damn, he had to go to great lengths to do it. The one-wing angel was not enough, but a V-trigger was the answer. Kenny Omega is your winner. Bam! Right on the fucking button. Darby Allin, you got a feel for this guy. What the fuck is this? Claudio Castagnoli, Omega doesn't see him. Claudio, dirty son of a bitch, but Omega slips out of that slam attempt. Oh my goodness. Kenny Omega, man. He's in a lot of trouble here, folks. He just wrestled a grueling match against a hell of a competitor in Darby Allin, and now he's been attacked from behind by Claudio Castagnoli. And I think that answers my question about the circle jerk and the elite. Claudio with a devastating power bomb, laying waste to Kenny Omega, but Omega is not done just yet. These two going back and forth. Omega. V-Trigger. Holy shit. Claudio was down and he made rule the day he came out here and tried to attack Kenny Omega. Omega sending a message. One Wing Angel style. Hits it. Holy shit. The Circle Jerk versus the Elite lives on. What a way to kick off AEW Dynamite. Back from commercial break. We've got another interesting one-on-one encounter featuring Mr. McCool himself, Orange Cassidy. This fucking guy. The last time we seen him, I believe, was in a tag team match, teaming with Leo Rush. Didn't do a whole lot, to be honest, but there's always the right now, and right now he's got a chance to fucking impress the matchmakers backstage here in AEW. We'll see what this young fuck nugget is able to do with that opportunity.
So I wasn't being choosy. Jumped in the ride and proceeded to go. Yo, what we going to see? Yo, man, I don't know, but when we got there, it was 8:45 to see the main flick. It was a long ass line. Paid to get in and out a second before.
But all that shit is easier said than done because he's got the bastard Pac on the other side of the ring, and this guy, as usual, was in a foul fucking mood, coming off a highly entertaining rivalry with RVD. And what the fuck? Orange Cassidy is about to attack Pac? Holy shit. This little nigga got some balls, I'll give him that. But he could end up paying for it, and it doesn't take long for Pac to send this little whippersnapper across the fucking ringside area. But Orange Cassidy with an impressive leg whip. This guy flashing his sack. But he eats that fucking purgatory pavement out there. Pac throwing up the too sweet. What's that shit about? What the fuck? Shenanigans right off the bat here in this matchup. Pac Power Bomb City. Orange Cassidy in a whole world of trouble here. Snap suplex. Few do that move like Pac. Orange Cassidy had a game plan, but he didn't execute that bitch well enough. But he just catches Pac with a flying lariat. Hit that bitch full on splash. I gotta say, Orange Cassidy has impressed me so far in this matchup. Mid kicks. Oh, roundhouse kick right to the side of the face. Shades of Rob Van Dam, and now Orange Cassidy is feeling his nuts here, folks. But he's feeling that elbow right there. Pac, another suplex. No, brainbuster. And man, Orange Cassidy, balls and all, is getting his ass whooped right now. Pac roundhouse kick to the midsection, but no, Orange Cassidy fighting him off. Going for a belly-to-belly attempt, but that shit is not flying here. Pac, another suplex. This one a stalling variety. And now it looks like it could only be a matter of time before Pac puts this shit to bed. I think he's done playing with this little nigga. Pac. Oh, Orange Cassidy reverses that fucking guillotine attempt off the top rope. Both men on the outside of the floor. Orange Cassidy gets the upper hand, throws Pac into that ringside barrier. Back and forth they go. This one has been a little more competitive than I would have thought coming into this match. Nevertheless, Pac is back in control, winning this thing on points. Yeah, I know I say it all the fucking time. Wrestling matches aren't won on points. But it's a good goddamn line. I gotta bring it up at least one every episode. Orange Cassidy back in the ring. Eats a mid kick to the fucking shins. Eats a German suplex, but he kicks out at one. Orange Cassidy flying forward. Inverted atomic drop. Scoop slam. Orange Cassidy, the championship committee, whatever you want to call those old fucks backstage, they've got to be impressed with the effort this young man is putting in here tonight. But he's in a lot of trouble, Pac. Holy shit. A moonsault style fucking flip onto the floor. He might have hurt himself as much as he hurt Orange Cassidy, because Orange Cassidy going for a fucking choke slam. Holy shit. This nigga just tapped into his inner giant and just decimated Pac out here on the outside. Orange Cassidy is showing a lot of fucking sag. Tornado sliced bread. Holy shit, these fans are fucking going wild. Orange Cassidy is going head to head with Pac. Throws him right into that steel fucking pole outside. And the count is getting up there. Pac gets back into the ring. But Orange Cassidy does it and Pac wins via countout. He's got to be pissed off because Orange Cassidy gave him the fucking business, folks. Man. So Pac gets the win. He gets that extra bonus in his fucking check. But man, if you want to chalk up moral victories, you got to get this one on Orange Cassidy because he took Pac to the fucking limit. We are back here with more singles competition. Zack Ryder, and who is that in his corner? Are you fucking shitting me? Alberto Del Rio. Why am I so surprised? Well, because these guys had a relatively intense feud not all that long ago, and now they forged a fucking bromance of sorts. Two guys who couldn't be any more fucking different, but maybe they're gonna unleash this fucking newfound kinship in the tag team division. But tonight is Zack Ryder one-on-one against this man, Brian Cage, and this nigga that went and got a fucking opponent of his own, Jeff Cobb. Now their feud wasn't as intense, but they did have quite a spirited matchup a few weeks ago here on Dynamite. And now they're fucking teaming up, the fucking Beefcake Brothers. Maybe we can get one of those jabronis in the back to dig up a scoop and find out what the hell's the meaning of this fucking chicanery here. In the meantime, we've got a one-on-one match. It should be interesting to say the least. Ryder, Cage, big matchup here when you talk about the implications and what it could do for one of these men's careers if they're able to pull off the victory. Brian Cage has come in with a lot more momentum than Zack Ryder, who hasn't won a fucking match in God knows how long here in AEW. But he's got a shot. Of course, it won't be easy going against the machine, Brian Cage. Nice arm drag takeover by Ryder, but Cage blocks the right hand. Ryder gives it right back to him and bitch smacked him right in the mouth. Zack Ryder on the offensive, going for a neck breaker. Nice execution. Despite the one-loss record, Zack Ryder has looked impressive in every outing, and he's following that tradition up here. Another neck breaker. Cage rolling out to the outside for a breather. Ryder float over DDT. And right now, Brian Cage is being overwhelmed by the quickness of Zack Ryder, but he throws him into the turnbuckle. Cage, reverse knife edge. Holy shit. Might have ripped some skin off that nigga chest. Knees to the midsection, a boot, and another boot. Man. Brian Cage, some of the hardest hitting blows in the business. Brings Ryder in the hard way, hip toss, misses that kick, but he connects with that forearm. In this matchup, the tide has turned just like that. And there it is again before I can get my shit out these niggas and reverse the fucking tide. Goddamn, I'm a slow bastard. Who gives a fuck? Brian Cage cannot get whatever the fuck he had in mind off because Zack Ryder unloading with blows to the midsection. Another neck breaker. Rude awakening style. Another float over DDT. Zack Ryder has got the crowd behind him here. Alberto Del Rio looking on approvingly. Ryder. A leg whip into a DDT. Ryder throws Cage into the turnbuckle. Boot to the midsection, going up to the second rope. Sunset flip. Could this be it? One. No. Only gets a one count. Cage shin breaker. Test the strength there. Ryder pushes him off. Can't connect with that forearm. Pushes Cage off. Connects with a boot to the midsection. Followed it up with that fucking... Where's the fucking referee? What the hell is going on? Goddamn referees. If I was Ryder, I would fucking kick that nigga right in his fucking face. The incompetence of these referees needs to be investigated. Nevertheless, Zack Ryder connects with a neck breaker. Brian Cage in a whole world of trouble. Ryder, powerbomb into a pin. The referee, we couldn't see him in the frame because these cameramen are equally fucking competent. But I like to think the referee actually did his job there. You never know, goddammit, here at AEW. You never fucking know. Cage back into the ring. He needs to get this shit going because he's been slow to get off any offense here. His defense has sucked ass. Ryder has been dominating him. Oh, throws him face first right into the mat. And I think it can only be a matter of time before Zack Ryder puts this thing away and picks up his biggest win here in AEW. Neckbreaker. Going up to the top rope. Ryder gonna fly. Splash. Could this be it? That is it. Holy shit. Zack Ryder pulls off what I've got to think is a huge upset win here against the Machine, Brian Cage. Things were competitive for a minute, but Zack Ryder dominated this matchup, and I am fucking shocked. Brian Cage's alliance with fucking Jeff Cobb is off to a rough start, to say the least. Conversely, teaming up with Alberto Del Rio might be the best decision Zack Ryder has made in a long time, aside from picking up Chelsea Green. Holy shit, that bitch is hot. Following up with more singles action, Frankie Kazarian, one half of the Addiction, but coming out here alone. And he's going to have his hands full tonight. But this is a very interesting matchup. Frankie Kazarian, this guy can do it all. A great tag team wrestler, a great singles wrestler. But his run here at AEW has been so, and that may be fucking being nice. If I'm being nice about it. You know what the fuck I mean. This guy has not had a lot of success, but with a win here tonight, he can turn all that around because he's going against a man who's riding high. It's gotta be one of the fucking top contenders for the new world champion, Scott Steiner. And I'm talking about the Elite's own Hangman Adam Page. And there he is. Mr. Cowboy shit himself, Adam Page, has come so close to winning that world championship, put on a classic against Y2J. But if he wants that title now, he's got to go through the man himself, Freakzilla, Scott Steiner, and that would be quite an encounter. But you can't look too far into the future because he's got a veteran, a world-class athlete standing across from him, and Frankie, the future Kazarian.
It varies in the size, the shape, the colors, and the price. From canary yellow, ruby red to baby blue. One stoner, maybe two. Fuck it, cause we all can't be baby fool.
Let's get this shit on. Cass, Hangman. One-on-one, the referee calls for the bell. Cass catches Page's foot, leg whip. But now Page returns the favor, follows up with the spin wheel kick right in the face. Reverse knife edge, exchange, and Cass float over neck breaker. Pulling Adam Page into the center of the ring, working on that arm. Few athletes are as technically sound as Frankie Kazarian. Clothesline over the top rope. This guy can do it all despite the advanced age. This nigga has been at it for over 20 years, but he's still at the top of his game, delivering the business to Adam Page out here on the floor. But Page just bitch slapped him, knocked the taste out of his bitch ass mouth, and throws him right into that barricade outside on the floor. Comes in the ring and starts a big, rushes him, unloading with a fury of right hands to the face. Adam Page, this guy, when he gets the offense going, he really lays that shit on thick, and he's fucking giving Cass the business. Scoops him up. Powerbomb. Oh, he let him go. I thought he was going to go for the pin. I think he knows he's got to do a little bit more damage to put down Cass. But right now it's looking like Hangman's match to lose, but Cass caught that boot. hit the leg sweep, and what the fuck? Mike Bennett has been in it with Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels over the past few weeks. Now he comes out and distracts Kaz. Hangman Page, the savvy fuck that he is, takes advantage. And man, that 1 second of distraction may end up costing Kaz because he was in control until Mike Bennett brought his punk ass out here. Nevertheless, Adam Page misses that fucking aerial maneuver off the apron, but he's back in control out here on the outside. Holy shit, discus lariat. And man, Cass, he might not answer the fucking 10 count. That nigga is fucking faded out there on that purgatory floor. Adam Page is gonna let the count go on. This nigga is not above picking up a count out victory. But Cass, you can see he's a little weary. Catches a back elbow. Page. Missing no-shoe driver of sorts, but Cass kicks out of it. I think what we could be seeing is the beginning of the end for Frankie Kazarian, who hasn't been the same since Mike Bennett came out and interrupted this match. Dude Buster, holy shit, he just folded Cass the fuck up. He might have broke his goddamn neck. Adam Page, he didn't go for the pin. I don't think Cass could have answered a fucking 10 count, honestly. He's in a whole lot of trouble here, folks. Adam Page setting him up for something. And it's another, oh my God. Is that the Dude Buster? I don't fucking know. Maybe it is. Both of those moves look like, God damn it, look like they'll break your fucking neck is what I'm trying to say, god damn it. Hangman Adam Page is the winner. I think it's fair to call this one an official feud. Molly Holly is not feeling something about Rosemary, and she's got a bug up her ass about it. Look at the determination on that woman's face. It was a couple months ago when we saw Molly Holly come out of the blue and attack Rosemary on the stage, and since then these two women have been at it. Rocked in a veritable blood feud, if you will. I couldn't think of the right fucking word, but that shall probably do it. Molly Holly and Rosemary gonna go at the dance one more time here on AEW Dynamite. And there she is, Rosemary, the wicked one herself. This woman has looked mighty impressive during her stint here at AEW. She had an opportunity to win the inaugural AEW Women's Championship, came up just short in that four-way, but Tessa Blanchard better watch her back because Rosemary is as tough as they come. And she's got to be in line for a championship opportunity sooner than later, but tonight she's got to get through Molly. Holly fans are in the house. This is the second time these two women have locked up. The first match was very intense, very competitive, but it was Rosemary coming out on top, so Molly's trying to get that get back and score some vengeance. Will she be able to, god damn it, will she be able to pull it off? Let's find out right now. Rosemary, bulldog right out of the gate. Kicks Molly right in the forehead. backbreaker. And Rosemary is not holding shit up, folks. She's trying to get this one over quickly. But Molly Holly is not no hoe, folks. She proved it when she came out and showed major sack by even attacking Rosemary from behind. She followed up with a spirited matchup. Now she's got to put it all together and pull off a victory. Misses with that forearm, catches the boot in the midsection. Rosemary with another bulldog. Molly, for all her spirit and experience, she may be a little outmatched by Rosemary for the simple fact that Rosemary is the younger, I don't want to say more experienced, but she's definitely had more time in the ring with women who are, let's face it, a lot more savvy and skilled than women from Molly's day. Molly came up in the Divas era. She didn't have a lot of quality competition to go against. But Rosemary is the cream of the crop. Suplex perfectly executed. And Molly is in a whole lot of trouble here, folks. Rosemary boots to the small of the back. Going to work on that leg. And she is taking Molly apart piece by piece. Throws her over the top rope out onto the floor. Molly Holly, man. She may be regretting the moment she decided to start a fucking beef with Rosemary. Apparently she picked the wrong one, but Rosemary missed that elbow off the apron. Doesn't matter. Sends Molly into that steel staircase. Rosemary back into the ring. Will Molly beat the count? Yes, just barely. Molly back in the ring, only to eat a forearm. Rosemary double underhook, DDT, and that could be it. Rosemary for the cover. Molly kicks out just barely, near fall. Rosemary misses that boot, but she doesn't miss with that bulldog. And this one hasn't been in the God fucking damn it. This one hasn't been the competitive matchup we saw the first time out. Rosemary has been nothing short of dominant. Molly Holly, one last chance. Arm drag takeover. And what a clothesline. Eat your heart out, Stan Hansen. Molly Holly with one last gas here. Another lariat. Molly going to work on Rosemary's arm with a knee drop. And Molly has turned the tide here. Can she follow up? No. Rosemary arm drag. European uppercut. Rosemary haymaker to the midsection. Rosemary throws her off. What's she going for here? TKO. A nice shot of that booty mid-air. Rosemary going for the cover. Could this be it? And yes, Rosemary once again puts down Molly Holly. And I think we can put this fucking feud to bed. Molly Holly, another serviceable effort, but she comes up short once again. Rosemary is clearly the better woman. Main event time. Once again, it's the Elite versus the Circle Jerk. The Young Bucks versus Claudio Castagnoli and Rusev. And we see Kenny Omega out there in the corner of the Bucks. The Elite have been showing a lot more solidarity lately. Will it matter? Because let's face it, they've been getting their asses handed to them in this faction war. Claudio throws Nick Jackson into the corner. Jackson brushes him off with a boot to the face. Frankensteiner. The Bucks are going to have to use all that speed and agility, but they can't be tricking off like that. Nick Jackson miscalculated that shit by a fucking mile. Claudio, leg whip. Like I said, they're going to have to use all that speed because they're in the ring with two of the most powerful men in all of professional wrestling. Nick Jackson sends Claudio into the corner, going up to the second rope. Flying knuckle sandwich, hit that bitch right on a button. The Young Bucks tag team specialists. They've been looking hella impressive lately. They gotta be in line for a World Tag Team Championship opportunity. Those world titles held by the Circle Jerk members, Beer Money Incorporated, Cowboy James Storm, and Bobby Roode. In comes Matt Jackson, stereo super kick. The Bucks looking hella impressive right now. Matt Jackson going to work on that leg. Claudio needs to get a tag. He's been getting his ass handed to him. We may have seen the tide turn here in this feud a couple weeks ago. Can the Bucks follow up on it? Have the Circle Jerk lost that momentum with Y2J losing the world title last week to Scott Steiner? Suplex. Speaking of this feud, earlier this evening, we saw how intense this rivalry still is after a fucking intense matchup with Darby Allin. Kenny Omega got attacked by Claudio Castagnoli. You gotta think those two guys are headed for a one-on-one encounter. But Claudio needs to get a fucking tag. He is getting his ass handed to him. Matt Jackson. Kick to the back of the leg. Power bomb. Look at the Bucks breaking up the power game into the pin. Claudio kicks out just barely. And Rusev looking frustrated. Finally gets the tag. What can a big man do? Matt Jackson is not done. Did he get the tag or what? What the fuck? Apparently not. Rusev still on the apron. Claudio still in a world of trouble. Picks Matt Jackson up. Power bomb into a fucking power slam. Claudio was not on his game. Could be the fact that he got his ass one wing angel earlier tonight. Eats a super kick. Matt Jackson going for the pin. Both feet on the rope for leverage. Rusev breaks it up just in time. Man, Claudio has been nothing short of impressive during his run here in AEW, but right now he's looking anything but. Nick Jackson is back in, giving him the business. Claudio crawling to his corner. Finally gets the tag. Here comes Rusev. Into a Hurricane Rana. He's not faring much better. The Bucks are on top of their game right now. Rusev blocks the right hand. Lands a haymaker. Throws Nick Jackson into the ropes. Misses with that spin wheel kick. Nick Jackson running Hurricane Rana. Taking a big man down. These fans are going wild. Jackson, right hand. Forearm. Another spin wheel kick. Rusev in the corner. In a lot of trouble. Nick Jackson throws him over the top. Rusev hangs on. But no, Nick Jackson. Sunset bomb out on the floor. Holy shit. The Young Bucks have eaten their fucking Wheaties. With a dose of steroids, they are kicking ass and taking names. And what does Chris Jericho think about this amazing turn of events? The Circle Jerk getting dominated. for the second week in a row. Rusev back in. What's he got left? Arm drag. Haymaker, no. Nick Jackson brushes that shit off. Forearm. Man, the Young Bucks are pulling out all the stops. Nick Jackson going up to the top. Frog splash right into the knees. Holy shit, that could turn the tide. Rusev still wobbly, misses with that haymaker, eats a drop kick. Boot to the midsection, but no, Nick Jackson right back on the offense. Super kick, Rusev catches it. Run up, belly to belly suplex. The circle jerk finally giving an advantage. Can they hold it? Rusev throws Nick Jackson out to the floor. Our Brazilian announce team getting on a dodge. They know what type of damage and devastation this man Rusev is capable of. He's hawking up, Bulgarian style. But Nick Jackson cuts all that shit short, throws Rusev back into the ring. Another Hurricane Rana, this time rolls it into a pin. No, Rusev kicks out. And now it's Rusev crawling for safety. Retreating towards his corner, but what does Claudio have left? We're about to find out because he's back in the ring. So is Matt Jackson. Claudio catches him with a beautiful drop kick. Took the breath all out of Matt Jackson. Had to take a breather out on the floor, but he's back in. Obligatory snap suplex. Perfect execution. Back and forth they go. Collar and elbow tie-up. Claudio pushes Jackson off. Jackson pushes Claudio off. Claudio boots in the midsection. Neither man can gain an edge. Claudio! Oh my God! European uppercut. Could this be it? Dragging Matt Jackson to the center of the ring. Claudio going for the pin. Matt Jackson kicks out. What a matchup. Claudio is feeling it right now. The Young Bucks taking this man to his fucking limit. Rusev still out on the floor. That's how much he's got his ass kicked. Matt Jackson pushes him off. Super kick right on the button. That might be it. Matt Jackson for the pin. Yes, that is it. The Young Bucks have just defeated the Circle Jerk team of Claudio Castagnoli and Rusev. And man, I was talking my shit not too long ago about the Elite need to pack it in, shut it down. Nothing they can do. The Circle Jerk is their daddy, yada yada yada. But they have shut all that shit up. That is it for this edition of AEW Dynamite. See you next week.